Hi, this is Movie Crank, and today I'm gonna talk about Tulsa King Season 2, Episode 6. So the shit finally hit the fan. This episode has quite some surprises to keep you on the edge of your seat. Took them long enough, but I think it checks out. But before I go into the details, I'll give you a quick summary of the plot. Dwight and Goody head to Atlanta for a sit down with BB and Cheeky from the New York mob. Tyson helps driving his dad around to work with the navigator he normally uses to chauffeur Dwight. Trucy sees the aftermath of the attack on the wind farm and confronts Thresher about it. And the head of Thresher's Asian partner organization makes a proposition how to deal with the Dwight problem. Like I said earlier, this episode is full of surprises, and without spoiling them all, I think we got a slow episode which nonetheless progresses the plot in a major way. First off, the sit down in Atlanta. Cheeky gets held up at the airport because he forgot he wore an ankle holster.
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
How the hell do you forget wearing that? It's not like some sunglasses on your head. Anyways. So airport security holds him while his captain proceeds to go to the meeting. Everybody else makes it, and it gets pretty clear early on that Bevilacqua wants to get paid by both the New York mob and Dwight. Surprisingly, Dwight and BB come to the solution that Dwight cuts him in on some of the proceeds of his business. The mob, on the other hand, offers him another share but gets left out entirely by the other parties. I thought this deal was a real curveball, and after all the mess between BB and Dwight, I really didn't expect them to get along as well as they did. They seem to respect each other solely on the grounds of being both screwed over by the mob in New York and driving a hard bargain. Now, since this isn't the Fast and the Furious, where mortal enemies turn into family the next movie, I don't trust the piece. On the other hand, I like the idea of them partnering up against a bigger enemy, since, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Then again, Bevilacqua mentions in a later scene that he's not going to hold up his part of the deal. So if they're gonna fight till the death in the end, I won't be surprised. Now, what really irks me is the sheer incompetence of the New York mob. I can't believe how they can let Dwight and BB rip them off like they did. Cheeky later complains it would have happened differently if he had represented the mob in Atlanta himself instead of his captain. I doubt that. He let so many things slide the past episodes, and I guess he thinks he owns everything and got everybody's respect since he offed his father. It seems instead that karma caught up with them and that they're in shambles. Speaking of shambles, Trucy grows a conscience after seeing how beat up Bodhi looks after the attack on the wind farm and goes to Thresher to throw the towel. And just as I thought, Thresher brings the hammer down. Yep, he should not have taken the candy from the weird uncle in the van. Thresher lets him off with a warning, and we know this isn't gonna end well. After the meeting, Thresher meets up with the head of his partner organization, who tells him to deal with Manfredi by going the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I'm actually baffled it took them so long to consider this. This guy should have been toast 2 episodes ago. Later at Tyson's family house, his dad's van kicks the bucket and Tyson tries to help him. We know from previous episodes that his dad hates Tyson's dealings with a gangster like Manfredi, so he doesn't want any money or help from him. Now that his car has irreparable damage, Tyson's dad reluctantly takes the help and rides shotgun in the red Navigator. While driving from job to job, Tyson notices a suspicious car tailing them. He ignores this and comes up with the idea to help his father permanently by gifting him the Navigator. So he calls Dwight to buy the truck from him, and Dwight agrees on the terms. Of course, this is when shit hits the fan, and after a short period of happiness, the truck blows up together with Tyson's dad. Turns out the guys following them in the car were bad guys and planted a car bomb. Now I like that there are finally some consequences and somebody from Manfredi's circle got taken out. I just don't like how they did it. So let me explain. Tyson knows from previous encounters that riding around in the red Navigator draws the attention of their enemies, and it's easy for them to spot it. So against all reason, he thought, let's buy this exact vehicle, which will cost less. Since the Navigator isn't a gift from Dwight to Tyson, he has to pay the truck's worth, used or not. Manfredi and his crew recently acquired a whole car dealership which has this exact model of trucks in their lineup, so why not get another one in a different color or trim? I'm sure Dwight would have struck a deal with him he could afford. He even suggested getting a new one. Now I really wasn't a fan of this decision. Tyson really made a fool of himself in this one, and it will cost him dearly. Anyways, I'm excited about the aftermath of Tyson's father's death and how it'll affect Tyson's partnership and friendship with Dwight. So tune in next week to hear my thoughts about it. Thank you for staying this long till the end of this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so you'll know when I crank out another video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.